Look, I think that the commander-in-chief, and we have a civilian-run military, that's number one, and number two, the commander-in-chief at the top ranks of the military does need to have confidence that the generals are going to carry out his basic vision for our national defense policy and how the military should be operated. So I guess I'm not going to jump to too many conclusions until I see the actual executive order, which I guess we haven't seen as part of our reporting. But I do think that he got elected president, and he wants to make sure that whoever's over at the Pentagon and whoever's at the top ranks of the military see eye to eye with him about his vision for this. I mean, that's going to be true for every agency. So I'm not going to set off too many alarms tonight because I want to see the order first. But you got to give the president a little bit of latitude. He's the commander-in-chief, and we do have a civilian-run military for a reason.
How does this contrast, you believe, with Trump's last transition back in 2016?
Well, I think this time around he knows exactly what he's looking for. Last time, he hadn't been in politics, and I think maybe he ended up picking people that he just didn't mesh with very well. Truthfully, I think this group of people, A, they support his agenda, B, they're highly competent and highly experienced, and C, they've all proven themselves in Washington, D.C. or in other levels of government. So I love the experience, I love the competence, and I love the fact that Trump is moving on this decisively. If there's one thing the government is supposed to be doing, it's national security, defending America, and going ahead and signaling to the world that I am going to put together a competent, experienced team of people to handle our national security. That's got to make our allies feel good, and it ought to put the rest of the world on notice. Over in Iran or China or anywhere else, we've got a serious group of people who aren't going to put up with any crap from you guys, so buckle up in January.
That's what America's best role is. It doesn't feel like we're going to have that kind of an even hand.
Can I just comment on that, Wolf? I'm sorry. First of all, Israel is America's ally, and it is vital that we have an ambassador to Israel who believes in the special relationship between the United States and Israel. He's done that with Governor Huckabee. That's number one. Number two, at the end of Donald Trump's first term, he implemented the Abraham Accords, and largely the Middle East was on a good path. Alyssa was there. She knows about it. She helped communicate about it, and that's an unequivocal fact about what he accomplished when he was the president. Donald Trump ran on a platform of trying to settle down the world and specifically settle down the Middle East. And he has a track record of doing it, and he has a track record of supporting our ally Israel. And so for all the Republicans and all the conservatives and all the people who want a calmer world out there, I think Huckabee's a good choice. The national security team's a good choice. But we have to stand with Israel. This idea that picking Mike Huckabee, who supports Israel, is somehow bad, to me, is crazy. It's a great choice.